The miserable life of a modern man. The 21st century has brought a lot of advancement and development, but, like everything, it also has its disadvantages. Like the internet is a great place to learn something, like how you are watching this video, but it has also brought easy access to porn and drugs into life. People get into it just as a joke, or a meme, but then even they don't know how they got to a point where they are abusing drugs to such an extent that now they are at a risk of death. Statistics shows that 95% of teenagers have either vaped or tried drugs. If this goes on like this, there will be a point where every teenager will be a drug addict, the same as with porn. We googled boobs or pussy as a joke as a child, but now we have become a crippling porn addict, who has nothing to do rather than watching porn and masturbating. Everyone is too accessible for everyone. In the earlier days, if you wanted to talk to someone you had to go through a long process, or had to meet them in person. But now we have video chats where we can talk for hours on end, and when we finally meet the person, both of us are on social media posting about how we are together, rather than talking to each other. People call their friends to a dinner party, thinking they will have a quality time together, but what everyone is actually doing is posting photos of food and their friends on social media, to show other people how much they care and love about them. Talking about the dating scene, it is the worst it could have ever been. Everyone is trying to find the one. But nobody is trying to be the one, and even if they are, they get cheated by a fuckboy or playgirl. Getting ass is the easiest in the history now. If you want to have sex, just go on Tinder, get a match and have a one-night stand. Or best of all, go to a club, get drunk and fuck a random woman who is also drunk. Sex has just become a way to get pleasure, for both men and women. Sex is something which is done for procreation, and not just for flooding your brain with dopamine. Once you have sex with a woman multiple times, every time the dopamine is secreted less by your brain, and this is why you get bored with your partner, you become used to that level of dopamine, this is why you need more of it to get the same high you used to get earlier. One main reason for getting bored with your partner is porn, as you now have access to thousands of naked women, getting fucked by a BBC in the ass. You start to fantasize about recreating the same scenes with your partner, but when you try to do it, most of the time your partner will deny to it, making you even more addicted to doing it, and getting bored with your partner, and even if you try it with someone, it would not go like you have planned, it will be painful, torturing, and a kind of rape to the woman. The porn scenes that you fantasize about don't make any sense. Like, a girl getting fucked in her ass. Anal isn't real sex, or a teen-looking white girl getting gangbanged by a lot of buffed black dudes. This is racism in itself, or a man fucking his stepsister. It will never be practical in real life, unless you live in Alabama. It is just shown to you so that your brain starts flooded with dopamine same as it did years ago. Whenever you watching something erotic, which is hardcore, but still shown to be pleasurable, you release such amounts of dopamine, which is incomparable to anything. If you keep a pot of 99 gold coins in front of the house of a happy man, now he won't be happy no more because he will be wondering about where the one coin disappeared. This is what happens when we get something without any effort. We don't value it, we take it for granted. If suddenly the free porn that you enjoy becomes paid, the industry will get 10 times larger just in a matter of months, but they don't want you to pay them instantly. It is like giving a free trial for drugs. First get people hooked up to it, and when people can't have enough of it from the free trials, they will pay to get even more hardcore content, and if even this doesn't quench their thirst, Belle Delphine's OnlyFans is still there to simp for. We people nowadays believe in showing off more than what we actually have. May it be any materialistic thing, or even our partners. We, men, think that if we get a hot and sizzling girl, with a perfect body, we will be praised by men, we will get validation from men, that we did something that they were not able to do. But what really will happen is some other bad boy, or an alpha will come around, and steal yo girl. And now you are just left with people making fun of you, your hand with moisturizer and tissue, with the one and only Pornhub by your side destroying your entire life.